Hello and welcome. This is Leanne McDonald, MLIS graduate student at San Jose State University. This course is 261A Youth Services in the Library, and this presentation features the newly opened Michelle Obama branch in Long Beach, California. Long Beach, California is an urban city in Southern California. It's the last city to the south in Los Angeles County. The population here is approximately 460,000 people. The Michelle Obama branch of the Long Beach Public Library opened in North Long Beach about 1 month ago. The new library was designed to replace the former North Branch Library, which was lacking space for community gatherings, a teen space, and adequate children's services. The new single-story, 25,000 square foot facility features dynamic public spaces and effective sustainable strategies with a timeless design approach that is reminiscent of Art Deco era. The entry into the library showcases a raised bed garden, a subject Michelle Obama is passionate about, and an avenue to potentially engage teens in service learning that is hands-on and experiential. I chose this library because it is brand new, and my hopes are that the Long Beach Public Library has utilized effective and inviting spatial furniture, technology, and planning for teens. Let's take a closer look at the dedicated teen areas of this library branch. The teen space area of the library is open and spacious with multiple areas for lounging and reading comfortably. There's a flat screen television and gaming consoles available to check out with a library card. The large floor-to-ceiling windows look out onto some trees and outdoor plantings. One of the furniture features that I found appealing was a wall of 6 separate booths. It is reminiscent of a restaurant and gives a cozy feeling without cutting off the user from the rest of the space. This seems like a great idea in that it's more of an adult type space where teens can gather in a casual and intimate manner and be able to work in a quiet space, but can also converse with their friends with a bit of privacy. As you can see, it is right next to the stacks, but slightly elevated by 1 step. One of the most impressive and fun aspects of the teen space at this branch is the Learning Lab. I spoke with library assistant Christy Bailey, who's one of the individuals who man this area. She gave me a demonstration of the 3D printer and answered many of the questions about who was allowed in this area and how they manage everything. The space is a separate room that's located within the teen area, and it provides both homework help and a studio. It's equipped with 15 Dell laptops with full Adobe Creative Suite, as well as 14 desktop computers with Microsoft Office, SketchUp, and other current programs. This area also has 2 Lulzbot Taz 3D printers and 2 Matter-informed digitizers that scan an object into a 3D file, which can then be created into an actual 3D object on the spot. There's 1 iMac and 4 iPad Pros as well. This area was buzzing with energy from patrons, and everybody was busy working on various projects when I visited. In my research regarding the design of the library, I did not find any indication that teens from the area had been included in the design, furniture selection, or decor and equipment for this branch. I did, however, talk with several of the teen patrons about what they liked about the library. They seemed to really enjoy the booths, the learning lab, and the technology available, as well as the help they were able to get from the assistants that work in the lab. One teen stated that she loved the freeform nature of the furniture and how it was comfortable for lounging, reading, and hanging out with friends. As you can see from the architect's rendering, the space is open with many gathering areas of seating that are inviting and patrons are able to easily rearrange. These 2 photos show the edge of the reference desk on the left-hand photo, which is located in the center of the library between the children's area on the left and looking across to the teen space on the right. This seems like a central location for reference, but when a patron is in the teen space, there are no librarians stationed there, just the assistants in the enclosed learning lab. This is difficult for this age group because they would be better served, in my opinion, with a reference desk located within the space. There were also no librarians in the space when I visited, and I did speak to a couple of the librarians, and they do wander through and kind of check out the area throughout the day, but there's nobody dedicated to being in there all day. This library has immense potential to serve the teens in this area. This library is located on the edge of Bixby Knolls, which is the most expensive area of Long Beach, and then also in North Long Beach, which is probably one of the poorest areas of Long Beach. So it has a great potential here to bring together all kinds of people, all types of diversity, and to bring together people who may not be able to, interact through any other avenue. My hope is that there will be a second look at the dedication of libraries working in the teen space and that they will conduct surveys, outreach, and programming that relies on input from the teen patrons. I would love to see a teen action group form that works with the library to give input and become involved in making this space their very own through a process of engagement and idea exchange, possibly using the Nordic for Space ideals, and possibly just using some examples of other libraries who have had successful programming with a lot of teen input.